Hey, it's nice to see you again on the mat. Today you're in for a Yin Yoga practice. In this practice we have only a few poses which we hold for longer duration and hold them passively, so we get really the opportunity to explore how our body feels, explore more in depth how we react to being in certain poses mentally and physically, and get into a very great relationship with our parasympathetic nervous system. So it's a great practice to reflect, to ground, to release, to open up, and also putting gentle pressure points in the body, activating energy on a very subtle and healing level. So come into a comfortable seat in your quiet space, and sit in whichever way is good for you. You want to lengthen your spine, let your shoulders relax. Your knees are ideally underneath the navel. If that's difficult for you and you feel any tension in your back, shoulders or thighs, then prop yourself up on a meditation stool or a pillow. And then I invite you here to close your eyes and shift your awareness to your breath. How are you feeling in your throat? How are your shoulders today? Is there any tension? Do you feel it to be easy to sit here with an upright upper body? Can you create the sense of elongation in the spine, lifting the top of the head up and feeling like you're rooting through your sits bones, having your weight evenly distributed between both of them? And then take a few deep, long breaths. As you inhale, the capacity of your lungs is used. The diaphragm expands. You have a slight rising in your belly. And as you exhale, you breathe out softly, diaphragm relaxes, your lungs empty. Inhaling deeply and exhaling softly. Breathe into all the spaces where you feel tension in the body. And with each exhale, soften. And join me for a breathing exercise. I'm going to count the breath for you. We're going to do a quite intense one, so if it's too long for you, just turn it down to 4:6 ratio. Otherwise, I'll count for us a 6 counts for the inhale, 8 counts for the exhale ratio. Make sure that your shoulders remain relaxed throughout and that you yourself are comfortable and relaxed. If by now you would like to change the cross of your legs, then feel free to do so. Take a deep breath in to begin with. Exhale fully. Then inhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. And exhale. Release the breathing exercise, keeping your eyes closed. Take deep but gentle breath. And then from here, simply stretch out your legs. Gently wiggle your toes. And we're going to start the practice with a forward fold with our legs stretched out. So flex your feet, keep them parallel towards the mat's end, and then lengthen the spine, and without too much of a round, slowly come down. Your hands can be either on your shins or next to you, wherever comfortable, and only go in as far as feels good right now. We're going to be in this pose for an extended amount of time, so make sure that you are comfortable and that you don't have to back off. So you rather want to deepen into it as time progresses. You can let your chin sink towards your chest. So in the Yin practice, you can emphasize the exhale. You can emphasize the not doing. You want to avoid any kind of tingling sensations. So if you feel that tingle in any place of your body, then rather back off. So you want to make sure that your nerves, your body doesn't clench anywhere, doesn't pinch any nerve, which is the likely cause for any pinch or tingling sensation. Sorry for the tingling sensation. So go with ease, go with respect for your body. And for Yin practice, we purposely do not warm up the body, so we practice with just what we have and just what we bring. And I invite you therefore to create the awareness of, on a normal day-to-day basis, when you do what you do and what you've just stopped doing, how is your body feeling and what is your normal? I invite you to explore that, embrace that, even love that without too much need for changing it in this very moment. We're going to adapt our forward fold pose now. To start with, keeping your right leg straight, bend your left knee and then place your left foot so that the sole touches the inside of your right thigh. The right foot will be flexed, and now with your left hand, see if you can reach around the right foot from the outside, so it will look like this. So therefore you're going to keep the flat, flexed right foot. Your right hand now will come behind you, so you're looking over your right shoulder and having a gentle twist in the upper body. So you want to open your shoulders here, there's a bend in your right elbow, and if comfortable, to you, bending your left elbow, slowly bring the head down towards your right leg. So maybe it's easy for you to come down all the way. If not, then take a block or pillow and place it in between your left ear and your shin or right leg, wherever the ear touches. And then come into your deep, long breath. Soften where you feel tension. Being in this pose rather passively than feeling any need to do anything. And it's time to change sides. So slowly lift up the upper body, moving, transitioning with awareness and gently stretching the left leg, right leg bends, right sole of the foot kissing the inner thigh of your left leg. Then reaching around the outside of your left foot. The left arm behind you, the gaze going past your left shoulder. And then with a gentle twist, slowly draw the upper body to come hang and rest on the left leg. Again, you can place a pillow here underneath your underneath your head. Underneath the right ear. Yin Yoga is also a beautiful practice for us to learn to just be as opposed to always doing. I invite you to just be in the moment. Listen to the sounds that you can hear. Listen to the sound of your own breath. Listen to the sound of your own heart. We're going to slowly transition to our next pose. So bring the upper body back and then swing your left leg through, coming into child's pose with your knees and feet together. So knees and feet together, walking your hands forward, letting your upper body rest on your thighs and bringing the forehead to the mat. If it's difficult for you to bring forehead to mat, then again a pillow or a block underneath the forehead in between the mat and the forehead will help. You can gently walk a little bit of length here into the sides of the body by cupping your hands and walking your fingertips forward. And then when you reached a good distance in which again you hold passively, you can ease and rest and relax into the pose and drop your palms, drop your elbows, drop into the moment, just being here in your body with deep long breath. This is an opportunity for you to let go. For you to be present with that which is. The chances are that that which is, or parts, some things of that, are a little bit uncertain at the moment, especially at this moment in time. And that can be a bit of a difficult emotion to be with. So the next pose is not only beautiful for opening our shoulders, also beautiful to open our heart and embrace our vulnerability, as well as creating sensation of trust. So I invite you to come into melting heart pose, where you come sort of into all fours. Your elbows want to be on the mat and shoulder width apart, trying or making the shoulder width apart. You can cup your hands around your elbows, and that's the right distance. Then walk your knees back, have your knees shoulder width apart, and you want to have your knees stuck on top, underneath your hips, and then slowly release your heart down towards the ground. The chin can also be on the ground, which brings a very deep stretch and opening to the shoulders, and also a deep opening to the heart. So again, we're going to be here for an extended amount of time, and you want to make sure that you are comfortable and that you can release into the pose. It's quite normal that some muscles only release after about a minute or even 2 minutes of being in a pose. So bring your patience. Don't expect anything, but simply observe. Relax your toes, relax your feet. Relax your mind. for being here. Long deep breath. And then slowly we're going to release the melting heart pose, coming to prone position, meaning the belly will be on the mat now, shifting the elbows slightly forward for swings pose. So we're still in the expression of a heart opening, but now have a back bend that is also relatively strong on the lower back. If you feel at all any strong sensations on the lower back, like this back bend being too much or pinching any nerves, then increase the distance between your feet and legs. Draw your shoulders away from the ears, lift the head a little bit. Your neck is an extension of the spine here. You already opened the throat quite a bit in the previous pose, so I invite you here to have your gaze towards your hands. And then again, drop into this pose passively, unclenching your butt. Breathing into your heart. Breathing into the front of the body. Long, deep breath, embracing the pose. And for the last 5 deep inhales and exhales, you can either stay in this pose or extend your arms for a deeper back bend on the lower back. So coming into seal pose or staying in swings here. Prepare to transition into the next pose, which is child's pose with the legs wide. So I invite you to bring the elbows back down, place your hands underneath your shoulders, and then very slowly come back, spacing your knees mat distance apart, bringing your big toes to touch, and then slowly releasing hips back and walking your hands forward and melting the heart and forehead both on the mat. So it's a great pose to counter the deep back bends of the previous poses and breathe into your lower back, middle back, upper back and shoulders. Keep on breathing deeply, embracing every inhalation and exhalation. So the practice of Yin Yoga is a fantastic practice to slow down, to open up, and to give or underline qualities in your life that you want to bring more attention to, such as trusting the process, being grateful, just generally also being humble. So sometimes a Yin Yoga practice can be the perfect beginning for a yoga practice to follow, or it can just stand completely by itself with no need to add anything, to go into a very deep Shavasana from here. This video will lead you into Shavasana from here. So slowly transition out of this pose. You can come to sit on your buttocks. Place your hands behind you. Drop your knees both to the right and look over your left shoulder. Then change, drop your legs, knees both to the left and look over your right shoulder. Beautiful. And then we are going to come down slowly. If you might get cold, put on socks, a sweater, take a blanket to cover yourself, and then find into the most relaxing pose that you can imagine. So corpse pose or Shavasana, we usually come down to lie on the mat, the feet and legs relatively wide apart, your arms in a relatively big distance from your body, palms facing up. If you feel today that you want to have your palms grounding, then that's also okay. Allow your heels to be nice and far away from you, your toes to fall to the sides. Chin can be slightly tucked to the chest. And here I invite you to completely allow your whole body weight to be carried by the mat, the floor, the ground, the earth. Dropping every last bit of holding on and completely allowing yourself to let go. Relax your feet. Find stillness. Relax your legs and hips. Relax your lower back, your upper back, your shoulders. Relax your abdomen. Relax your arms, hands, palms. Relax your neck, your throat, your forehead, facial muscles, nose, mouth, your jaws. Relax your entire body, finding into a rhythm of breath that allows you to be still, yet aware. I invite you to stay in the Shavasana for as long as you can. Thank you for practicing with me. Feel free to subscribe to the Pure Yoga channel on which this video is. Be happy, be healthy. Thank you. Namaste.